Welcome to the Best Known Sports Show here in Crete with your hosts, Maury Smith and Andrew Olson. They'll be giving you the best scores, interviews, and highlights. Now, let's get ready for the show. Here's Mo.
Welcome to the Best Known Sports Show. I'm your host always. My name is Andrew Olson. This week on the Best Known Sports Show, we got some cross-country interviews, and they've made it to national, so we're going to have those guys come in here and talk about a little bit cross-country. Also, we're going to talk about Dome Sports and how the Dome football team is wrapping up their season, how the Dome volleyball team is having a great season, a great playoff season, and also we're going to talk about Dome soccer team.
Dome soccer just got over,
Yeah.
And then we're going to be talking about the NBA, some big trades. Well, one big trade happened. Teams are undefeated. A little bit surprised there. No college football this week.
College, this is not even a big game, so we'll hold off on college football. We might mention a little bit.
We're not going to talk about this, but Duke basketball 2-0. Won their first two games. They're heading up to Madison Square Garden now
We'll
for a tournament.
We'll see what happens in the show, so stay tuned for the Best Known Sports Show.
Drivers face all kinds of distractions.
Guys, stop playing, no? Of 127 consecutive.
Before your wireless phone becomes one of them, stop. Drive safely. Keep your phone in easy reach and dial sensibly. In bad weather or traffic, call later and use a hands-free device. Remember, with wireless, safety is your call.
Message of the day. Tanning beds are for losers. Their UV rays can be up to 15 times stronger than the sun. They can increase your risk for cancer, including melanoma, the deadliest form of skin cancer. Tanning can cause ugly wrinkles and age spots and can ruin your skin.
Overexposure to UV rays is the leading cause of skin cancer. Be safe. Don't go there. A message from the American Academy of Dermatology.
Anyone who uses a tanning bed is an idiot. So get a life, or you could lose it.
Best Known Sports Show. And with us, we got our guests, Sufjan Kimo and Paul Garcia. These guys are national qualifiers for the national meet in cross country. Now, Sufjan and Paul, how was the conference meet? How did you guys end up playing? Or racing?
Running.
Running.
It turned out, I guess, kind of how we expected it to. We didn't really run how we wanted as a team like everybody, but then again, nobody really did because the weather was so bad. It was just cold and windy, but I guess we did what we were expected to do, and we qualified, which was one of our main goals. So now we just got to wait and see what happens come nationals.
Okay. Now I want to talk about the weather. With your hair, did you wear like a stocking cap or anything, Suf? I mean, was the hair enough to keep you warm in that cold weather?
You making fun of my hair, but well, I wear both. How about that? Is that all right?
Your hair and a stocking cap?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. So you were quite warm.
Yeah, I'll make sure, keep my heat in,
All right. That's good. Now, do you expect the same type of weather for the national meet since it's going to be in Wisconsin?
Yeah, it's Wisconsin. It's in the middle of November, it's the most coldest place on earth. I don't know why we have cross-country meet in the coldest place in the United States. You know what I mean? But we don't have any, control over that. We just have to go out there and do what we do, run.
Now, as a runner, like you guys both cross country, as a runner, how does that affect you guys when you guys are out there running in the cold? I imagine it would be a lot tougher to run in the cold weather. But I assume that you guys don't want it to be too hot because it's always hard to run in warm weather also. How does that affect you as a runner? Well,
Me, I actually like running in cold weather. It's just the wind that bothers me, but
being from El Paso, what?
Yeah, I guess I'm just kind of weird that way. But I don't know. I think when it's cold, it's easier to move around and not overheat so much. So I don't know. I just feel like I can run a little faster.
How about you, Sufjan?
I prefer warmer weather because I'm born and raised and grew up in, warm weather. Yes. But it's cold. You just have to not think about the cold, You just have to run the race, If you think about the cold too much, it might affect you like a lot during the race. That might mess with your head. Like you thinking about the race. The cold too much, and without you knowing the race is already over, you were like, oh, what? The race is already over because you were thinking about your mind is already occupied with the cold, thinking about cold. You know, you're not running your race, so you just forget about the cold. You just run, I guess. But it's cold. It's cold, man.
It's cold as hell.
Ah, yes. Yes, sir.
Now,
Go ahead.
Suf, you ran at the national meet last year.
Yes, sir.
And then Paul, did you run when you were a freshman up there, or?
Yeah, we qualified as a team for nationals, but it wasn't in Wisconsin.
It wasn't in Wisconsin, so it was a whole different venue.
Yeah.
So, Suf, experience-wise, how do you think that'll help you coming out this year? Do you have anything like you can share with teammates like Paul who haven't ran in Wisconsin at the national meet?
It's gonna be really hard to compete, but it's gonna be a tough race. You just have to go out there and compete like any other races. But it's national. You expect you're all hype. It's national. Is this where you live for? It's just like I just want everybody to forget about the hype and just run just like other race. It's not gonna make any difference. It's just another race.
Just another race.
But in the biggest site or whatever you call it.
And then Paul, since the team ran there in Wisconsin this year already, do you think that'll help you at the national meet if you just approach it like any other race?
Yes and no, I guess. It could help because you kind of know the course, you know kind of where you should be able to pick people off, start moving. But at the same time, you know how much further you need to go, so you think about that and try to slow down.
Now, Sufjan was talking about how it's basically the biggest meet of the year. It's the national meet. Now, in this meet, you guys are expecting a lot of tough competition. How's that going to deal with you guys' workout? I mean, is Coach adding anything extra to the workouts, or are you guys still basically doing the same thing?
I don't know. This week, I guess, and next week also, we're just pretty much doing the same thing we've been doing all season. Like Sue said, it's just another race. So
we don't want to change anything, because it's a national race. We've been doing this all year. We have, routine every year, every weekend, every week in, weekend out. We don't want to change because it's a national meet. We just want to run like the way we've been running. We don't want to change anything, but we just want to run faster and, beat some people ahead of us, But it's just the same race we've been doing. It's not.
Yeah, what we've been doing has been working for us, so.
Pretty much.
Just keep going with it.
Now, at conference, you guys took third, right? To a couple teams, but Concordia will be a team at nationals. And how close do you think you can come points-wise to them at the national meet? Being it's a whole different Saturday, just a different race. Do you think you'll be closer points-wise, or do you think you actually have what it takes to be on top of them, beat them?
I don't know if we'll beat them, but points-wise, I bet it'll be a little closer just because there's more people in the race to fill in the gaps, between their people and our people. So, I mean, I guess they're expected to beat us still, but it won't be by as many points.
By as many?
I think anything is possible. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say, we're not gonna beat them, or because they beat us twice or whatever during regular season or whatever, and playoff once. I just think whoever have a better race, whoever had better race between us and them, will win or we maybe get closer to them, point wise or whatever. But it depends on anything could happen. I believe in that.
All right.
Now, another question I was going to ask is, do you guys feel like, and I'm pretty sure you guys do, like you guys have all the tools and all the talents to basically beat Concordia? Even though they did beat you at the conference meet, I mean, it could have been just a fluke. You guys didn't run as well as you said at the beginning. You guys didn't run exactly the way you wanted to. Do you guys think at this national level you guys can step up and bring all those tools together to be able to take out Concordia and be, an All-American, a top finisher in the national meet? I'm taking that to you, Paul.
All right.
I don't know. I think if everybody has, the day they can, everybody runs the way they could, I think we could have a really good race and compete with a bunch of really good people. But, I mean, it all comes down to what kind of day everybody has. I guess as far as potential and like the talent that everybody has on this team, we could, do pretty well at this meet.
Now, like I said earlier, Suf, you made it to nationals last year, but this time you're taking a whole team. So, just can you guys let the audience know what other guys are running with you? And then I know the girls qualified as well. The girls on the team that are running up there, if you could just list them and just let the people know, I guess.
'Cause we don't know.
Yeah, we taking the top 7 guys from last week, which are myself, Paul, Edwin Rono, Holden Keefe, Scott Olson, and Phil Rody, Steve Drina, and I don't know if I can name the girls, but those are the 7 guys we taking with us. But I'm not sure we're gonna take the 8th or alternate person. Right. But right now at this moment, we just taking the 7 guys who's gonna compete in the race. So those are the guys we can take it.
Paul, can you name the girls or?
See, I can name, I guess, Viviana Ariola's going, Claire Horty, Tiffany Bance, Yadira Salazar's going. I believe Marisol Cáceres is also, I think.
And I mean,
that's about it.
If you don't know who's going, just look for these nice jackets. They got them.
Yeah.
They'll have their names on the back. And that brings us back to weather. Did you guys get these jackets just to look good?
They look pretty nice.
They look pretty nice, or do they actually keep you warm when it's cold?
Actually, it's pretty good. It's keep you warm, but I think they got this jacket for looks.
Looks.
Yeah, that's what I personally believe, but I don't know.
We're a little bit off sports, though. Well, another thing we was going to go ahead and talk about is dome sports now. Now, what are you guys? Basketball, football, besides cross-country fans? Basketball, football, cross-country. What other fans are you guys?
Track.
Good answer.
Good sport.
I don't know. I really wouldn't say I'm a fan of anything. I enjoy going to all the games and just watching everybody. Like, I guess as many as I can.
That's a good answer. What about you?
I'm big basketball person. Also, I love football. Go Chargers. Yeah, I love football and basketball. Either way is.
That's right. You're a Lakers fan.
Yes, sir.
That's
tonight.
Right. A good
yes, sir.
man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Lakers fan.
Lakers.
Whatever. But so you guys get out to the dome sporting events, though, or do you go to many? Being on the road with cross country, or just pop in whenever you can?
I mean, I go like when I'm home. We're not going out to like different state or whatever. If I get a chance, I'll go to cheer on other teams or whatever. But it's all right.
Well, what we was going to talk about is basically dome football, and that's the next thing that was on our agenda is dome football. Now, this is their last game, and the season just didn't end up the way they wanted to, and it didn't end up the way a lot of Dome College fans thought it was going to end up.
Yeah.
And I mean, we started off the season strong. What was it, 2-0 or 1-1? And that was the first time they started off 1-1 in a long time. Now, the last game of the season is here at Dome. They're facing Dana, which is a terrible team. It's just terrible. And Dome is planning on putting up a good show. I just wanted to get the picks of the week. Who do you think, Dome or Dana?
I really don't know how.
I'm
guessing since Dan is the underdog, I'm gonna have to go with Dome. But
the first time I was here, with what's his name? Seth. I thought they're gonna go really deep into the playoff or win a lot of games. I expect a lot from them, but it seems like they got claps at the middle of the season and whatever. But they're still doing good, But I hope they win. I'm gonna come out and cheer for them, I hope they get the W, I choose Dawn, of course.
Good team, good school spirit.
Yeah, halfway, I guess. Paul was like, but and then we got basketball. The women's basketball. I don't know. Did you guys go to their home game on Tuesday of this week? I believe.
Was it? I don't know, but I went to one of the games.
You went to one. How'd they look?
They play against Kansas Wesleyan or something. Wesleyan, Kansas or something.
Kansas Wesleyan.
Yeah, I went to their game, but They have some pretty good teams, I guess. They're really good. They don't score a lot of points. I didn't expect them to score a lot of points, but they did. But I was surprised. That was good. They're looking strong.
I think they're undefeated, right?
Yeah, it's like right there, 3-0, and the men's team are 3-2. But I mean, the men's team, and I'm pretty sure you guys all came out to the games last year. They lost starting point guard, which was
Dane Cruz.
And he averaged basically 27 points a game. And gosh, it's gonna be hard to watch him this year, but I think they can bring it together. And you guys can make sure you come out to the Dome basketball team. They're playing this Friday here at Dome, and they're playing on Saturday. Friday at 3 p.m. and Saturday, I believe it's at 7 p.m. So you guys make sure you come out to that game.
Other than that, we're just going to wish you guys good luck at the national meet. You got a week and a half until it's really go time.
Actually, a week from today.
Oh, I mean, but the race is a week from now. So the race isn't important, obviously.
We have to have fun before that, you know.
So you leave next Wednesday?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
3 days on a bus, huh? That's what it is?
You can come along if you want to.
Nah,
I don't know. I guess that's a lot of fun to Suv.
Being on the road for 3 days.
I mean, it's fun sometimes to travel, but oh well.
Paul, obviously, you have some feelings about traveling.
As far as being on the road, stuck on the bus, yeah. But I mean, it's always a good trip.
He get those traveling sickness. So he's not good at that.
So you got to buy him some pills or something?
I have to
get car sick?
Take care of him. Yeah, car sick or whatever you call it. Yeah.
You need Pepto-Bismol?
Yeah. He's like
diarrhea,
something like that.
What do they call it?
That's full.
Get up and do the dance.
Yeah. Well, we appreciate you guys coming on the show and talking to us about cross-country season. I just want to wish you guys good luck going to the national meet. So, and good luck. I mean, too bad Andrew didn't make it, but that's
try my hardest.
I mean, that we all gonna go out there, you know, represent our cross-country members. You know what I'm saying? And also our track people and Dawn and coach and everybody. We going up there to represent everybody, not just 7 of us or just, you know, we representing the Dome, cross country, and then go on to everybody else. You know, this is our team. He was our supporter, whatever. He was there with us. He's a part of us. So we just the people who's going, but he's a part of us.
See, that's why I think you guys got the jackets for looks to show off Dawn. You know?
Yeah, well, that's the spirit of the team here.
But anyway, aside from cross country coming up on the show, we're gonna have some more talking just sports in general, NBA, and give sort of our outlook on what it's doing.
And now, another adventure with Savings Man.
Look, honey, it's my Social Security statement.
Oh, gosh, how are we going to retire on that?
Never fear, young savers.
It's Savings Man.
You need to save more. You'll need this.
Oh, the ballpark estimate worksheet.
That's right. Get it at choosetosave.org and find out how much you'll need to save for your future.
Gee, thanks, Savings Man.
No, thank you.
So visit choosetosave.org and stay tuned for more Savings Man.
Forget about those abs and glutes. It's your eyes people notice. You need the eye gym. Just slip it on, and the eye gym does the rest.
Taking care of your eyes is no joke. In fact, 1 in 3 Americans over 40 has a vision problem. An eye exam can spot the early signs of vision-threatening conditions like glaucoma and other serious health problems like diabetes and high blood pressure. Do not fool with your eyes. If you're over 40, remember, an eye doctor can see things you can't. A public service message from the Vision Council of America and AARP.
All right, welcome back to the Best Owned Sports Show. We just got through talking with the cross-country team. Wishing them good luck right now at Nationals. But right now, let's move into some professional sports, I guess. Professional.
NBA basketball.
NBA. Big news last week was the Chauncey Billups trade to the Denver Nuggets for Allen Iverson.
So I guess you're excited about that.
I actually am pretty excited. Nuggets finally have a true point guard, and that's what they need, I think. They have all those ball hogs, and now someone to pass it to them finally.
Well, I mean, Chauncey Billups, he's a true point guard, but at the same time, he does shoot the ball a lot.
Oh, yeah, and that's even better.
Why I call him Mr. Big Shot. But you had Iverson, he was doing the same thing.
He's not a true point guard, though, you see. He's more of a 2 who needs the ball on every possession.
But you guys did good scoring. I mean, having the highest points.
Did we make it out of the first round of playoffs?
Well, you were playing the Lakers, and that's what happens.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, okay.
And not to mention the Lakers are undefeated.
6-0 or 3-0.
No,
6-0. Yeah.
6-0. You're right.
Yeah, but the Hawks are undefeated too, so you can't take that. Atlanta Hawks.
The Hawks got a good team. They got Bibby. Mike Bibby's a good player.
Yeah, I know. They got Joe Johnson, Al Horford. All those guys are good, but
they're not the Lakers.
It's the beginning of the season. You can't judge a team in the first 6 games.
It is the beginning of the season.
I mean, and then on the other side, the Detroit Pistons of that trade, they got Allen Iverson and they just won their first game with him Tuesday night. Richard Hamilton's not playing as well with Iverson. And they said in an interview, Allen, or AI, I don't know what he prefers to call him. I mean, I didn't get the interview myself. But he said they need practice, which is interesting for him to say that. They need to practice so they can start to gel together.
That's interesting because the last time I heard Iverson talk about practice, he was talking about
missing practice and not needing to.
And you talking about practice?
Yeah, exactly.
Who goes to practice? That's an interesting call. I actually didn't catch that when I was listening to ESPN. Let's talk about the Blazers. I cannot believe this kid is hurt. Greg Odom.
He
Is he back?
Right. He played back Wednesday night, and
it was a so-so game. I mean,
yeah. What can you expect from him? He's not that bad, but he just what I heard on reports was he's feeling the pressure of being an NBA player. It's not like playing in high school or his first year of college. So he feels the pressure, and it's obviously getting to him and getting in his head with all these injuries, this knee injury and the foot, and probably his hand will be next again. But
something wrong.
Whatever.
I mean, they're playing well. I mean, they're not playing like Duke though, right?
Right, 2-0 already. Off to a fast start.
Yeah, let's see how long that lasts.
Probably till the championship game.
Well, that does it for this show, for the Best Known Sports Show. Be sure to tune in every Thursday at 7 p.m. Catching me and Andrew talking it up about sports and everything like that. So,
yeah, just have a good weekend. That's all I have to say.
Yeah. Be sure to tune in next time. Thanks for tuning in.
Thanks.